Okay, so it is day 49 on this cut, and it's active rest day. So, what does that really mean? So, an active rest day means we're taking a break from the lift. Probably do 2 days in a row, but we're still doing our cardio. So, this morning I couldn't sleep. I woke up at like 3 this morning, and it was pretty cold out. It was pretty cold in the Forerunner, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go knock out some cardio. So at like 3:30 in the morning, I went and knocked out 45 minutes in the morning. About to go knock out another 45 minutes of cardio, and I'm gonna do like stretching, those kind of things, and just don't do any lifting, right? So I mean, you can work on abs on your active rest days. Like I think that's a good time when to work a little bit of abs in as well, but don't really have to, right? So it's like active rest day. Still, at least I'd recommend a 30-minute cardio session. The only reason why I have to do as much as I'm doing is just because I need to keep my weight loss going. And I'm gonna throw a photo up right now of what we looked like this morning. So this morning, that's what I looked like first at like 3 in the morning. That's what I looked like. So as you can see, I'm definitely getting results from upping the cardio the way I did. So, and I'm also doing 75 hard, so I have to go outside for one of the cardio sessions today, which is a 45-minute walk. So I'm gonna get 2 of my cardio sessions done, and then I have one more to do, which is just a light walking around the neighborhood, which really sucks because it's really cold out. It's -7 today, and I really don't want to be outside. I'm getting sick of the cold. It's always causing me so much freaking pain, man. Like, oh. But today is what? So this will be the 3rd rest day I've taken in 49 days. So that just goes to show you where I don't think rest days are really necessary, like unnecessary rest days, right? Like people will be like, oh, I take 3 rest days a week. I don't think you need to do that. I think training your each body part twice a week, throwing in rest days when you absolutely need them, that's, I think, is the play. So right now my legs are still just trashed from last leg day, and adding in all the extra cardio I'm doing, the calves and the upper legs are just not happy right now. And so like my knees, everything, my ankle. So it probably would be best for me not to lift today, right? So today would have been leg day. So let me give them 2 days of rest from any type of lifting, and just add in at least two cardio sessions in there, and then that's it. So I probably won't go to 3 hours today on cardio. I mean, I'll see how I feel, but I also want to make sure that I'm burning still a lot of calories, because for some reason, so I haven't touched my calories. I remember I told you guys, well, maybe I should go to 1900, 1800, and a lot of people in the comments were like, hey man, that sounds like pretty rough. You guys are right, that is pretty rough. So what did I do instead? I just upped my cardio. And a lot of people are going to be like, well, dude, that's so unhealthy. Like, you shouldn't be doing that much cardio. Dude, like, there's construction workers who are doing 12, 16-hour shifts straight of cardio. You have soccer players, you have people training for marathons, you have professional athletes that do hours and hours of cardio a day. Like, as long as I'm replenishing my electrolytes and I'm eating to fuel me and, like, still be in that deficit, I'm totally fine. Like, you don't... Like, the cardio I'm doing is just low intensity, right? It's not like major running. And see, there's a lot of people who will run miles and miles a day. Like, there's for example, I guess like David Goggins, right? He'll run crazy marathons, and he'll run for hours and hours a day. But no one's gonna tell him, hey, that's not healthy. You shouldn't be doing that, right? It's like, we were hunters, we were gatherers, we were, always on the move. So putting your body in motion, I think, is the best play. So also, I'm excited coming up. So I think Sam Sulek has a show in like 4 days. So then we get to see him do the glute spread and oiled up. I'm excited for that one. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited for it. So I hope I think he's going to dominate his first show. I think he's going to qualify for the Arnold Classic. So that's really cool. It's going to be really cool to see him. I've been watching him forever, so it's going to be really cool to see him finally steps on the stage. But man, my calf's really irritated right now. So I don't have any of my pain medicine to help me get through these cardio sessions. I'm trying to get off of them, so I'm gonna have to really work my calf out with like the foam roller and stuff like that before I jump onto the cardio machine. But it's just stuff like that, right? So we're gonna do like foam roller stretching. I'm not gonna record any of this just because I don't want to look like a freaking idiot on camera. So it's just gonna be 2 car talks pretty much, and then that's it. But that's gonna be it for the video. But there's really nothing really else to do on active rest days. I mean, I guess I could have done maybe tomorrow. I'll be prepared better to do like a full day of eating. So maybe tomorrow we'll do a full day of eating video for tomorrow's for day 50. So, but yeah. So it's just stretching, foam roller, recovery stuff, and then light intensity cardio. So just walking on the treadmill, or I might do seated bike. It just really depends. Like I'll probably do 15 minutes of treadmill, 15 minutes of seated bike, and maybe another 15 minutes of something else. I don't know. It just really depends. It just depends how I feel, how I move around, and if I feel like the seated bike is just too much on the legs, then I'll be like, oh, I'll just stay on the treadmill. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it, man. It's just like I think your rest days should be active rest days. I think they should be more about like recovery activities and more like light intensity cardio, light walking around the neighborhood, walking outside, going to the park, doing something. Just like don't just sit around and do nothing at home, because then for that day you're not going to be burning as much calories. So if you're in a weight loss phase, like you're not going to really move anywhere that day, you know what I mean? Unless you take your calories lower. But I don't know about you guys. I don't think I need to take I feel like if I take my calories even lower, I'm going to fail. Because then I'm going to have like crazy cheat days or crazy refeed days where I just go absolutely crazy, 8,000 calories, if I keep trying to take my calories even lower. So that's why upping the cardio, I think, is just the thing to do. 100% the thing to do. But it sucks there's no pre-workout either, though. I'm taking a break from my pre-workout for these next 2 days as well. So it's a little rough with no pre-workout, but we'll manage. Don't really need to take the pre-workout if I'm not doing a lift, so it'll be a good break for my body. I still got to get the creatine in, though. Always make sure you're taking your creatine on your rest days as well. But like I'm saying, like, if you're a beginner, obviously don't do what I'm doing. Like, do take your rest days, and consistently, I think so. But if you've been in the gym for a couple of years, I don't think you still need to be doing rest days every Saturday and Sunday. I think you're good to train your body parts twice a week. Just because when you're a beginner, your body definitely needs that recovery, and it definitely needs that rest. So, because I was watching a video with like Jay Cutler, and I forgot who else was with them, but they were talking about how they tell people to take rest days, but then they don't do that. They're like, And it's like because they love it, right? And that's kind of like with me. I've fallen so much in love with the gym. It's like I really don't want to take rest days. Like today, me taking a rest day from lifting is so freaking hard. Like it is so hard to hold myself back from taking a rest day. Like I want to go in there, go freaking hard every freaking day, and throw around some weight. You know what I mean? And a lot of that is because it helps with my mental health. So I mean, just kind of do what works for you. Like if you're not seeing results in the gym and you take constant rest days, try to put the rest days on the back burner and try to train your body parts twice a week and see how it goes. And then if you're like, man, I'm just like, I'm just really not feeling it anymore. I'm just kind of struggling. I'm just like, my strength's gone. My strength's not up. I don't know what's going on. And you're not taking rest days. Maybe throw some rest days in there, Or, you just gotta play around with your body and get a feel for what your body needs. And you gotta feel it properly. You gotta get your electrolytes in. You gotta do your recovery correctly, sleep. My issue is sleep. Like last night I kept waking up every hour because I have PTSD and I get nightmares, and I kept waking up every hour. And then I woke up at 3 a.m. and I just said, screw it, I'm getting kind of cold and I'm just going to go do cardio. So, with me, the lack of sleep is kind of holding me back. So I need to try to get that figured out and try to figure out what they can do to get my sleeping better. But I don't know. I don't think there's much that can be done, to be honest. Because even with upping my cardio, my therapist is like, I think if you up your cardio, like you're saying, like maybe you'll just get so tired that you'll just have to sleep, and that hasn't happened. If anything, it's made it harder for me to recover from the lifts, but that's okay because now I'm starting to see consistent weight loss or consistent fat loss. And the scale is now staying down. So the scale's not moving around like it was. It's starting to constantly just drop down like I want. So we're definitely on the right path. But I'm going to chill, listen to music, go in here, start doing my active recovery. So like I said, stretching, foam roller, get on the cardio machine, and then scroll on TikTok. Or I play this game called Marvel Future Fight. And I really like playing that game. That really helps cardio go pretty quick. It's called Future Fight. And it's almost like Ultimate Alliance. So I'll sit there and play games. I'll sit there, watch shows, whatever. And cardio flies by for me. So I'll read. And I'll make TikToks, YouTube shorts. I'll video edit. It's pretty awesome. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and get in there. And I'll see you guys again, probably back in the car or maybe later for dinner. I don't know. We'll see how I feel.